from the military insults me constantly after I tell him that I'm not going to join the Marines, no matter what he says. And just when I finally have him off my back, things escalate in a way that I honestly never expected. Here's what happened. I'll start off first with some background. I attended a public high school in the United States for context for less than a school year to finish off my basic education. Before that, I was homeschooled and lived in a car, basically on the beach with my mom. I was put in foster care for a lot of reasons, so it was a lot of changes for me all at once. Now, the last time I was in an actual school setting was when I was 12 years old, so it was all very, very new to me. So I had never been approached by a military recruiter before, or even dealt with one in the process. So Sergeant Stupid, that's what I'll call him, came to my English class to try and brainwash the kiddos and make them think that the US military is fantastic. You get to travel the world, you get financial independence, and tons of benefits. He was spewing this BS that I wasn't really listening to, but that I found fascinating because I had never witnessed such a spectacle before. Sometime during this speech, we had to fill out a form. I remember answering honestly. I believe I had said that I don't have any interest in joining any faction of the military, but I did leave my real number when they asked for it, thinking that it would never actually be called. I don't recall detailing my life plans or anything on the form. I don't exactly recall leaving my number, but since he called my number afterwards, I'm guessing I did in fact put it on the form. I was respectful during the lecture, but never had expressed any interest in joining the military because I don't agree with a lot of what the US military does, especially when it comes to abroad. I got a call from Sergeant Stupid after I graduated, and I told him flat out that I was not interested in joining the military, believing that he wouldn't call me again. He had said something about keeping my options open to the military, but I thought that was the last of it. I didn't think to block his number because I really didn't think that this would become an issue, but I was absolutely wrong, as this blew way out of proportion and things escalated in a way that I honestly never expected. So one day, about a week later or so, my boyfriend and I are just having a nice day out at our local Chinatown, looking at all the things they had on sale, and that's when I get the call. I had no idea who it was from, whether it was from Sergeant Stupid or one of his contacts. So out of not knowing, I picked it up. He starts drilling me about what I'm doing after high school, and I flat out tell him that I'm looking for a non-military job to help me get on my feet.
If this was a I laugh until the video ends. If I laugh and the video ends, I'd probably the video would be over like right now.
Maybe Starbucks or something like that. And at the time, I was just trying to get any job, just as most teenagers would who have no work experience. Sergeant Stupid then goes to an A-level rant that starts with asking me if
Maybe I'll rewatch this episode. Maybe I'll rewatch this video later.
I said to him, I don't know, probably not. Of course, the answer is no. But what do you honestly expect out of an 18-year-old girl who is currently being yelled at by a 30-year-old man on her phone? Yes, first job is a logical, lifelong career choice.
I love how you call.
So that's when he gets super aggressive, asking me where I want to be in 5 years. And I end up telling him that I don't really know for sure. He's getting all kinds of antsy because I'm not telling him my life plans. And he's explaining how the military can essentially set a plan for my life. This goes on and on. My boyfriend is there the entire time and was entertained by all of this. I told him I have no interest in joining the military, repeatedly at that, and that I'm not interested in the fact that they can pay for my college. I blatantly said I'm not joining the military no matter what. So that's when this man tells me how I'm wasting my life for not joining the military at the age of 18, and how I'm now setting myself up for failure, and that working at Starbucks is going to be my entire life. And then he angrily hangs up the phone.
No.
His last quip, stating that
Not every person is going to work at Starbucks. Other people work at manufacturing.
We called him a loser, and we talked about how much of a deranged idiot he was on the phone.
Well, that depends if
eating Chinese candy. I mean, honestly, military recruiters are something else. They've also tried to recruit me while I was at work before, but no one has been as rude or as belligerent as that one guy from when I turned 18. That is super obnoxious. It sounds like the recruiter on the other line clearly was not getting what he wanted, so he had to resort to basically insulting this person, all because he couldn't win the conversation, calling them a loser and how you're gonna waste your life at Starbucks. Like, come on, she's 18 years old, and Starbucks is not a bad job if it's your first job. Like, it seriously could have been a lot worse. So good for the original poster for standing their ground, because if you really want someone to join the military, treating them like garbage and basically insulting their life plans when they're barely an adult is absolutely not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah, if you want to, like, get someone to join the military, you gotta, like, do something that would want to make them join the military. Like, that's not brainwashing them is not gonna, about how good it is. This isn't going to work. It wouldn't even work on me. I don't even want to join the military because it's a dangerous job. It's like a dangerous job. It's up there with police and some fire department job. Okay.